Okay. Yeah. The guy said Port Huron, but I thought for sure it was Sarnia. Unless maybe they're sharing. He said Port Huron, the announcer. I wonder if it was just, yeah. So maybe we're going to Sarnia. Yeah, hopefully. All right, we got one viewer. I guess they're close to one another. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe it's shared. Testing. 1, 2. Hopefully this sound is better. Sound muffled. Isn't even live yet. Okay. Oh, we've got 5 viewers. Trying a new sound system. Can anyone let me know if this is working in the chat? Can you hear me clearer? 8 viewers. Hopefully someone in the chat. Please let me know if the sound is better, and I can see if I can do any adjustments. Rocking new hardware, so it should be better. Sound is great. Thank you, Corey. You're a good man. Thank you, folks. The dedicated Raiders universe. I appreciate it. I appreciate the feedback. So hopefully this will be better. Hopefully I scare the crap out of most of you guys when we score some goals. Sound is better. Corey confirmed. We've got 12 viewers already if you want to start up. Or you want to wait for the yes. Tournaments, 2 finals, that's not bad. Take that. You are live.
Oh, it's a commentary together?
He's my interviewer. He's my announcer, my guest, my host.
Corey and Bonnie walk. Oh, 26? Wow.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coliseum of Classroom Titans, the Pembroke and Area Community Center. The stage is set for the Silver Six Regional Finals, and the winner today earns a ticket to the International Silver Six Championship in Sarnia later this season. And front and center in the number one spot, standing tall, skating proud, the team that has owned this tournament from day one, your Nepean Raiders. The Raiders have been electric. They have been unstoppable. They have been everything you want in a championship caliber team. Shift after shift, game after game, the Raiders have taken the ice with purpose, poise, and passion. They've delivered big moments, big goals, big time plays. And today, they stand one win away from Sarnia and putting an exclamation point on a dominant regional run. And across the ice, the challenger, the number 2 seed, the Leitrim Hawks. The Hawks have battled and earned their way here. But today, they face a Nepean team, skating with full momentum, full confidence, and full belief that this is their championship to claim. This is the Raiders' moment. This is the Raiders' stage. This is the Raiders' time to finish the job. The Raiders are ready, the fans are ready, and the Coliseum is ready. Because the Silver Six Regional Finals is about to erupt. And now, for the call of the championship game, we turn it over to the voice that commands arenas, the maestro of mayhem, the sultan of Silver Stick sound, Paul Roberts. Paul, take it away.
Thank you, Ian. Welcome, everybody, to the finals. 2 tournaments, 2 finals, not too shabby for these Raiders as they take the ice with a lot of jump. They're against the rival Leitrim Hawks, who we have seen twice this year. Back at Richmond Hill, we actually beat them in, I think it was a semi-final, might have been round robin, who cares, we won. And then they've beaten us once in the regular season when we returned back to Ottawa. So a bit of a rubber match here. Definitely looking for a good battle between 2 strong teams. Both teams went undefeated this weekend. So something's gotta give. Remains a 1-hour game, as always. But there's no ties in the final. If overtime be necessary, I believe the last we heard was it would be 2 10-minute 3-on-3 overtime periods, then a shootout. Most people might pass out by then. We're hoping we can win this one in regulation. Takes a lot of scraps. The boys have earned this final appearance. Hayden will be in net for the finals. Josh got us the semifinal win earlier. If you guys were watching, a really, really strong effort from the Raiders. It was a quick game back and forth with Stittsville early on. Got up in the game, and it was really strong defending. Game went back and forth, but we never relinquished the lead. Boys have shown another level of defensive play in this tournament. I haven't heard Dale slam his clipboard once, to be honest with you, so hopefully that continues. Bound to be some nerves, but definitely some excitement. I think the parents are more nervous than the kids, but we'll see how things go here. Here we come for the ceremonial handshake of goodwill at the beginning of the game. These are 2 neighboring boroughs. A lot of these guys know each other. School, sports, all sorts of stuff. So there's some bragging rights on the line here too. Handshakes are done. Warm-ups are finished. Goalies are set in their net. Gavel comes to center ice. Once that puck falls, no longer friends. Here we go. And Jake tracks that one down. Gabo with a hook. No call. That comes in close. Hayden gets that one. And he covers that up. Got the first one, and there was a short, in tight rebound. stopped that one too. Bit of a chaotic start there. A little sloppy there, but we'll tighten it up here. Here comes Jude. Jude at the face-off. Get out of the circle, boys. Quick creeping. Face-off won by the Hawks. Shot comes through, but that is stopped by Cooper. Jude puts it up for Cooper on the wall. Trying to get by the defender. Does. Puts it in front. And they score! Scott Betty with a goal! Great work by Cooper to get down the wall. Fight off the defender. Sweep it in, and Scott was with him the whole time. Comes to him, steers it towards the net. Goalie went swimming across, and it finds the back of the twine. We've got a 1-0 Raider lead. 11:32 left in the first. Early 1-0. Great start by the Raiders on the second shift of the game. And here comes Cooper looking for more. Cooper using that speed, controlling the puck. Looking for Caleb there, didn't get it. Zach, who came on the ice, tried to get it back to Cooper, but that got intercepted. Here come the Hawks. 3-on-2 in the zone. Hayden steers that to the corner. Here comes Mac. Mac puts that one up for Logan, and Logan gets it in the rest of the way. Logan in after it on the forecheck. Swarmed by Mac. Ooh, pass out front for Zach, but just out of reach. Maddox dumps that in. For those just joining us, a very early goal by the Raiders makes it 1-0. That puck comes up the wall. That one stopped there by Logan. Logan throws it back to the corner. That's chipped up the wall. Maddox, keep it in. That's all right. Back for it is Jack. Leitrim and Raiders are changing. Mac tips that one in. After it is Austin. He's got Gabo with him. Oops, that's too far. Here come the... Oh, Hawks are in tight. Save made by Hayden there. They tried to cut back in front. Hayden reached out with his leg and then covered up. And after the play, it looks like Mickey tripped over somebody. Don't think there was any malicious intent there. Face off, won again by the Hawks. It's strangers. We've been dominating the face-off in most of these games so far. A nice job defending there. Hawks player had it on his backhand in the slot. And oh, there's a break in front. Kick saved there by Hayden. Puts the leg down. Hawks are coming quickly in transition. They're taking a bit out of our playbook here. Few saves early, keeps this 1-0. An early tally by Scott. Comes to the line. Shot. That goes off Cooper's stick. Cooper picks it back up. Puck's behind the net. Leitrim trying to work it back out front. Scott there fighting for it, but Leitrim still has it. Leitrim in the corner. Back to the point. Shot from the point. Save made by Hayden, and he holds on. There's no rebound. Nice. The boys are converging on there just in case there was. Pushing the Leitrim Hawks players away. And Leitrim wins another face-off. That one goes wide. Shot from the point just missed there. That one's dumped in. Jack picks it up. Jack rattles that one off the wall. Up and not out. Leitrim in front. And a save again. Hayden slides across and gets that one. Doesn't look like they got all of it, but definitely some kind of change-up knuckleball headed towards the net. Slid over, swallowed up, no rebound. I'm no expert, but I'd like a face-off win here if we could. That might help. Nope, Leitrim wins another one. They throw that one in. Behind the net. Zach pins his man for a moment, gets loose. That goes into the corner. Behind the net, back to the corner. Walks out, shot, saved by Hayden. That goes up the wall, slowed down in time for the defenseman to move it back into the corner. Mickey's there, takes a bump. Two Hawks converge, trying to work that out front. There it is out front, they score! A broken play, it looked like it went off the leg, off Logan, and it just kind of trickled to an open spot, and the first man who was open was a Leitrim Hawk, and puts it in the open part of the net. We got to get going north here. And it felt like something was coming there, Will. We were pinned in for quite a while. Got to get our legs moving. One is the score. 8:25 to go here in the first, and the puck is back in our zone. Blake puts that up on the wall, but that's as far as it gets. Defenseman for the Hawks throws it back in. That one is steered out front. Oh, and Cade squeaks by the guy, unfortunately. He gambled at him going to the wall, and he cut the front shot on net, goes off a stick, and out of play. 8:05 left, 1-1 is your score here in the first period. Oh, that's a redirect, but it just missed the net. Maddox plays it up the wall, but it's stopped there by Leitrim. A little stronger on our sticks here, boys. There's a shot! Save made by Hayden. Saw that one the whole way in. Gloves it down, and we'll do it again. One of those shifts that changes momentum here a little bit. Momentum seems to be with Leitrim. We've got one shot, one goal. I like our percentages. If we can get a few more on net. That one comes up and kept in. Again by Leitrim at the blue line. They turn and fire, miss the net. Oh, no. No swings, no flybys, boys. Here comes Cooper. Cooper gets checked there. Hayden holds the puck in the back. Jack slows up. The Leitrim player gets it first. Here comes a cross. Shot. Steered aside by Hayden. Behind the net. He closes the door on that one. A short side chance. As Cooper flips it way in the air, and he's trying to go get it. Cooper puts it into the Leitrim zone. On it! Oh, it popped out front. Scott couldn't quite get it. I think his stick might have been lifted. That was a gratuitous bounce. Off the boards. Oh, Leitrim has a quick break here again. They score. Quick little pinning of us in our zone. They go back and forth. Backhand gets by Hayden on the glove side. And it's 2-1 Leitrim. Raiders on their heels. Gotta get going here. Face off, won by Zach. That's a start. Here comes Caleb. Gets to the line and dumps it in. On it is Mack on the other side. He's going to meet the Leitrim player there, and so is Logan. Puck goes into the open corner, though, and Leitrim comes out with it, but not all the way out. Yes, now they do. Zach went and got it. Brought it back to our defenseman. Here comes Leitrim again. That pass is picked up by Logan, but Logan doesn't get it out. Just gets it to the blue line, to their defenseman. Pass in front on the side, that's it. That one comes out. That should be no icing. I think it went off a stick, but it's deemed icing. And back we go. 5:59 left to go here. Raiders looking for a little bit of something here. We got to get moving the opposite way. Both teams seen as illegal face-off participants, and Cade comes in. Puck goes back to Kate. Oh, but Leitrim walks out with it. There's a backhand towards Hayden. He kicks that one to the corner. Pass out front. It's in the crease. And Hayden jumps on it. 5:46 to go. 2-1 Leitrim in this first period. It's been predominantly in our zone. There's a shot, a tip. Save made by Hayden. Puck comes around. Here comes Gabo. Gabo slashed. No call. Here comes Leitrim again off a change. It's a slapper. Hayden gets a glove on it. Nicky trying to find some open space. Doesn't have it. Goes to the wall. Not out again. That's all. We are not strong on our sticks right now. We've seen our opponents do this, where they're just throwing the puck away. We got to turn, make a play. Got to turn the tides here, get a little momentum. Looking for a pushback shift right here. Jude will start it. Cooper jumps on it. Leitrim gets it at the red line and dumps in our zone there. Sean around. Meets a Hawk player in the corner. They get it back to the blue line. Shot from the blue line. Hayden steers that aside. Here comes Jude to Scott. Scott puts that out. It's a race for the puck. Cooper down to get it. No icing. Beautiful. Deemed that he could get there in time. Step in. There we go. And a shot. Steered aside. As Leitrim looking for a big pass. No icing there. Didn't cross the line. Leitrim in front, but no one there. Oh, we throw it away again. But thankfully it gets out. Mack fighting there with a Leitrim player. Now looking for a second Leitrim player. Atta boy, Mack. Go get him. Leitrim brings it out of their zone. Leitrim goes around Logan. Here comes the play. Oh, that got flicked towards the net by, I think it went off Maddox's stick, but Hayden was watching things on that post. No hole there. As we come in now, here comes Zach. Zach controls, looking in front. There's a shot. Save made. Nice play there, and Leitrim dumps it down. There we've got our pushback. Icing called. 3:43 to go here in the first period. Raiders down by 1. The fans come alive with a Go Raiders Go chant. Gabo comes to the face-off dot. The referee is taking his time, but face-off down. Jake jumps on it. Jake behind the net. Oh, and that could be a hook, but okay, no call. Good job by Jake. Puck goes in behind the net. And dumped out. Sean, first back for it. Sean puts that up the wall for Jake. Jake stick handles that pass and gets it up to Gabo. We've got a 2-on-1 if we can hustle. And it gets hits. As Gabo tries to center it, it goes off a shin guard and stays on the wall. But it goes into the corner. Cade gets it behind the net. There's Jake. Cade's dumped. Leitrim has it. Bounces off the wall, but Gabo stops it. Gabo. Back to Jake. Jake's got it. Jake's coming out. Jake's trying to steer it out. And just can't keep it in. Just out of the reach of Caleb. Caleb comes all the way back. Allows for a full change. And here's a pass up to Jude. Jude trying to cut in. Swings back around. Swings that puck towards the net, but doesn't get past the Leitrim defender. Maddox throws that one in right on goal. Good bouncer. Those are trickier than they look. What's nice is it's tricky for the goalie, but also gets the face-off. It's more often than not, those have to be covered. Up the wall. Maddox keeps it in. There's Cooper. Cooper loses it. Comes up the wall, but that's stopped by huge face mask by the looks of it. But Leitrim comes out. Leitrim has someone open, but Maddox is hustling back to get in front of the net to stop any kind of chance that way for a pass out front. Scott picks it up on the wall. Puts it up, but it's picked off. Leitrim still in the zone. Hayden with the save. Swinging attempt at a rebound was the diving Leitrim player. Swing and a miss. And a battle on the wall. We had a chance to clear it there. Here's it in front. Thankfully goes off a stick. There's a shot. Save made by Hayden. Up the wall, but not out. Just gets to the winger. Now to the defenseman. Over to the other defenseman. There's a shot. Save. And he holds on with 1:19 to go here in the first period. Raiders continue to trail by 1 goal. Last few minutes have been better, though. Got to take advantage of those clears out of our zone. We do have the chance, though. On the wall, Leitrim spins away from a check. Coming in front. Here's a shot from the point. Save made. Oh, an early whistle. An early whistle saves us there. As that knuckled out of Hayden's glove. The referee was on the glove side. Thought he had it. Blew the whistle. It creeped out to a Leitrim player who would have put it in the net. But it remains 2-1. Let's see if the hockey gods are on our side here. That's a big moment. See if we can capitalize on it. Mack comes to center as players continue to get thrown out of the face-off box. Leitrim back in our zone. Shot. Save made. The glove worked that time. 54 seconds to go here in the first period. 2-1. Face-off will be deep in the Raiders zone. Raiders win the face-off. Gabble put it into the corner, and that was picked up by Blake. Up to Cade, and now here comes Gabble. Gabble looking for a big stretch pass there to Jake, and it doesn't get through. In the neutral zone, a bit of a scramble, and Gabble puts it in. 34 seconds left. Jake puts that one in behind the net. Oh, dumped there was Kate. And that's flicked up and out. As Caleb hustles back with 20 seconds left. Big stretch pass here to Jake. Jake trying to flick that up to Gabbo. It gets to him. Gabbo on the wall. 10 seconds left. Gabbo take a bit of a punch there. No call. Another one. No call. As the Leitrim player is laying on the puck, looking for a whistle, and he gets it. Delay of game should be called. 0.9 seconds to go on the clock. Here in the first, we will get to the intermission. Down by 1. Frio's looking to shoot it right at the net. And he does. Good intent, good aim. It didn't quite get there.
All right, folks. Thanks, Paul. We're just giving Paul a quick break here, and what a game we've got. It's the Raiders are down by 1, and things are getting intense. Nepean's been skating hard, creating chances, and they're right in the thick of things. But just going to bring in Dave Fetty here for a quick thought. Dave, how have you seen the play so far, and what do the Raiders need to do to turn this thing around?
Thanks, Ian. What I've seen so far, Leitrim's really moving the puck well in the offensive zone. Nepean's giving them a bit too much time and space. We need to be a little more aggressive to make them make some mistakes. Hayden's been on fire. He's keeping him in the game. He's really tracking the puck well. Rebound controls great. You know, Cooper's really driving hard. We just need more offensive time zone. We got to break it to the zone a little quicker. Hopefully they can pull it together in the second. Pop in a quick goal and spark some confidence. Take some momentum out of Leitrim. They're a tough team, but I think the Raiders can do it. Let's go, Raiders!
Thanks, boys. Long change in effect, both teams. Very long change. As you can see, the benches are well in the zone. They're all in the offensive zone, so look for some too many men or offsides or, well, probably some more offsides than anything. Puck comes up to center. That one's thrown back in. That'll be icing. As we did not get to that fancy red line. As the boy said, looking to gain a little momentum here. Turn this game around. Leitrim had the first few chances, but we capitalized on our first chance. I think kind of surprised them there. They've come back with 2 goals. Let's see what we can do here. First time we've trailed in this tournament. Let's see what the boys can do. Jack tries to get that up. That almost was a breakaway, but thankfully there to get a second swipe at it and stop it. This one comes up to center. Maddox going back to get it. And he throws that in off a Leitrim player. Stays in our zone. And that one squeaks out. Leitrim goes D to D. And Mac was hoping for that, but hoping to get a little closer. There is an offside because of a change. Gives us the time to get out. We got to use our feet, boys. It's a freebie. And Jack throws that into the netting. He's upset by it. That's all right, kid. Line change. For both squads now, full line change. Here we are in the second, and Leitrim controls up on the wall. Just watching that pressuring, and Leitrim clears it themselves. Passing back to the blue line. Missed. Oh, almost got it there. And Zach follows up. There's that support we've been seeing for many, many games. It's a layered forecheck. As soon as you think you're free and clear, there seems to be another Raider. That was a great example of that. Hopefully that's a sign of more things coming. Zach looking in front there for Sean, was thinking of creeping. Puck gets by and goes all the way down for an icing. Nice little shift there. 10:16 to go. 2-1 remains the score in favor of the Leitrim Hawks. Raiders looking for some offensive magic here as Gabo comes to the face-off shot to see if someone gets tossed, because, my God, if that was a drinking game, no one's driving home. Gabo fighting on the wall. Leitrim gets it out. Caleb controls. Caleb throws it out to center, and Leitrim throws it right back in. Caleb picks it up. Circles. Gets it back up the wall. Off Jake's skate. Down the ice. No icing. It didn't get far enough. Cade tracking there. And there's... Oh, Jake steered it back towards Cade, but Cade went for a hit. Got part of him, but not all of them, and went falling. Wasn't quite there when the shot came through. There's a shot. Save made. Push to the corner. As they the Hawks throw it up to center. We steer it back in the corner. Here comes Leitrim. Pass up to center. They transition into the zone. Here they come across. 2 of them. Maddox watching them carefully there. Pass. Puck bobbling. Comes to center, but here comes Austin. We've got a couple numbers. Puts it in front. There is a nice pass in front. Just goes off Maddox's stick. What a pass. Maddox circles back, gets it back. Here comes Jude. Oh, beautiful play. Beautiful pass. Just got past Maddox's stick. And here's a shot from, rebound was there. Steered away from Leitrim. As Austin throws it towards the goalie, we get a stoppage in play and an all-important face-off in the Leitrim zone. Full line change with 8:42 to go. Great opportunity there. Nice play by the boys. Let's see if we can keep that rolling. Sean keeps it in. Leitrim skates it up the wall, though. They had someone that got past Sean. That looked way offside. No call. Leitrim has it behind the net, steering it out front. That gets flicked up and out to center it comes. Leitrim
dumps it back in our zone. Hayden steers it away and over to Sean. Sean, bounce pass there to Mick. Mick, nice little cut. Good move, and it comes back to Sean. Sean, up the wall, but held in there by the defenseman. Sean, off his skate, into the corner. Tries to put that through a Leitrim player. It comes back to their defenseman. Again, there's a redirect. Nice save there by Hayden. Oh, that's not going to make Hayden's mother or grandmother very happy. As a Leitrim player throws one of our defensemen on top of Hayden as he was stretched out, covering that up. Great save on a nice redirect there, though. Thankfully, it remains 2-1. 7:50 to go here in the second period. A little more back and forth. Just got to tighten up a little bit more here defensively. They're throwing that puck a little bit too freely to their blue line again. That one goes up again to the blue line. Oh, and a big block by Gabo. Then the Leitrim team does us a favor. Gabo hobbles off as he took that one in the side of the leg, right in the mush. And the Hawks tried to get it in the zone and just launched it up their own bench. Face-off comes closer to the Leitrim zone. As Jude tries to push that ahead, but it goes sideways. That one comes up the wall. That will be icing, and it is. Hayden surveyed that one to make sure it wasn't cutting back in. There was a little English on that one, as it was twisting towards the net. Thankfully, I take my boy to go play pool, so he knows his angles. .7:21. Face-off. Won by the Hawks, goes in the corner. Austin watches his man there. He comes up the center as Blake tries to punch it. Gets by him, but now he's got it. Puts it up to Scott. Scott put it back in our zone for defense. Oh, Caleb puts that up softly, but thankfully it trickled over a Leitrim Hawks stick. Caleb putting that back there to Blake. Blake throws that one up, and it was tipped. No icing. Forecheck is on. There we go, Austin with a hit in the quarter. Leitrim controls it, but not for long. As Scott picks it up, and we're getting a penalty. I believe that will be hooking, interference. Doesn't matter, it's going to be 2 minutes. Jude heads to the box. Hooking. 6:37 to go in the second period. Raiders down by 1. They need to kill this one off. Puck comes to the blue line. D to D. Shot goes off the player in front to the wall. Hawks have it on the wall. Back to the blue line. Right up the middle. Walks a little bit. Walks a little more. Throws it. Nowhere close. Hawks have it on the wall. Into the corner. Raiders keeping a tight box formation here. As that one goes. Oh no! That one went off of Logan. Thought it crept through Hayden there. So it went off Logan and it trickled. I thought it might have squeezed through as a player was diving for it, hoping it got through, but looks like Hayden squeezed it. He's telling himself, get that paddle down. That's a signal to me that we don't need to speak about this play again. Message sent, my boy. And received. Puck comes back to the blue line. Lots of time. Walks in. On the wall now. Good to see Gabo back out there after blocking that shot. Oh, lots of time. Throws it wide. Pressure a little bit more, and there we go. There's the break we need. Gabo and Mac. And Mac tried to get it to Gabo. Couldn't quite get the handle on it to get it across to him. 49 seconds left to go in Jude's penalty. 5:23 to go in the second period. Nice play there on the forecheck by the boys. Not giving them too much easy access, but now they come in with ease. On the wall, back to the blue line. Walks the line-ish. Throws that into the corner. Gabo there. It's so close. Go get him. Fake shot from the blue line. Comes back to the wall. There's a shot. Oh, that caught Mickey. Mickey blocked that one heroically. Another one in the mush. We're going to have some bruises on the way home. 10 seconds to go in the power play, and they're looking for a long pass. Thankfully, our boys got back in time to defend. So almost a 2-on-0. And then they get the trailer. He's walking right in. Puts that high and wide. Here come the Raiders with 5 aside. Penalty is killed off successfully. As Cade goes into the corner, battling with a Leitrim player. Puck comes behind the net. Comes up the wall. Leitrim exits through the middle. Blake looks over shoulder, goes, gets the puck, flicks that up as Cade bumps the player. But here come the Hawks again. Coming behind the net. In the corner, 5 side boys, go get them. Back to the blue line. Back to the wall. Back to the other blue line. Oh, not the other blue line, but the other side. You get me. No. Offside. Got caught in the snow and in front. Big save there by Hayden as he slides across and gets a glove on that one. How was that guy all alone? But good stop there. He took a little too long to get that, to fire that one off. Waiting for Hayden to slide across into open sea and leave the net wide open, but no chance there. Puck goes into the corner. Leitrim still controlling it, trying to feed that out front. Oh, it goes, Cade throws it, but just softly to the blue line, and it's kept in. We need a whistle. And we need a stoppage here, and the puck is still kept in as Cade gets that one and flicks that one down the ice. Hopefully for an icing. Nope, didn't get all the way down. Here comes Leitrim. We didn't get a full change. Jude comes hustling off the bench. Sharp angle shot goes high and wide. Held in by Leitrim into the corner. They flick that one around. Again, second period, they've got the bench in the offensive zone. They're able to change more than we are right now. Leitrim in the corner, stepping out. There's a shot, save. Puck is loose on the side, scrambled. Got a broken stick from Leitrim, but Leitrim still has the puck, throws it into the corner. Come on, boys. Jude tries to get on. Oh, 2 Raiders get caught on the wall. They get back into position quickly. A little pressure, boys. He's 5 aside. Defenseman for Leitrim coming in. It goes towards the broken stick on the side of the net. Behind the net, that comes out front, and Leitrim clears it for us. Not far enough to get a line change, though. We need a whistle. Here comes Scott. Oh, just got by him. Almost had a break. As they change, but it was a flyby. That's a 4-on-2. Puck did not secure it in a good position before we went off. There's about 12 Leitrim players on the ice, but it seems like that's fine. Puck comes back to the line and out. So Mac almost had a break there. Logan got a piece of that one, but not enough. As it comes to the wall, Hayden gets a piece of that and jumps on it on the side of the net to get that whistle we've been looking for. 1:33 to go here in the second. Raiders are holding on, but down by 1. We've got to turn this into some offense, and soon. Puck goes to the wall. Leitrim comes up with it as we fly by. Hayden blockers that one forward. Oh no, we walk it out to the center. Thankfully, no Leitrim player was there. But here comes Mac. Mac's got him beat. Mac's coming around the corner. Mac with a shot. Save made. And a penalty coming up to Leitrim. As Hayden's at the bench trying to get the extra skater, but with 1:11 left, an opportunity for the Raiders presents itself. Nice rush there by Mac, forcing Leitrim, taking a penalty. Jude comes to the face-off dot. 2-minute penalty for Leitrim. 1:10 left to go here in the second period. Puck is locked in the corner. Jude comes up with it. Goes back to Logan. Logan puts it back to Jude. Logan and Maddox switch. Comes back to Maddox, but the pass is too far. That's some offensive time there. Straight pass. Oh, and the Leitrim forechecker picks up the puck in our zone and gets tripped up there with Jack. Not moving our feet as much here, boys. Let's go. As a wraparound attempt by the Leitrim player, it was a 1-on-3, and now tackles Jack. Yeah, don't be stupid, boys. Let them take the penalty. You don't need to. Don't think any penalty is going to be taken here, unfortunately. That definitely seemed like roughing, but we had that Leitrim player outnumbered. Give him credit, good forecheck, but we got to get that puck out quickly and down the ice. We got 20 seconds to go in the second period. Minute 10 in this power play. We need some offense. Mickey skates by the puck there in the corner, but he gets some help. Gabo in it. Puts it up just past Caleb, but Caleb skates into it. Caleb coming in, trying to steer that one towards the net. 5 seconds left. Here it comes towards the net. Creeps at the corner, and they bring it around, and that will bring, oops, sorry, too far for the camera, I got excited. That brings the second period to a close. We will have 49 seconds still to go in that power play, but we definitely need to get into the zone and stay in that zone. No goals scored in that period. Score remains 2-1, and we're keeping in. We're keeping in. We just need a moment of offense here. If we get our legs moving a bit more, you can see that this has been a long, long weekend. 3 games in one day takes a toll. We need to get a little bit of speed going here. I feel we can outskate these Leitrim Hawks. Right now, they've slowed the game down the way they want it. We speed this up to suit our needs. I can see this turning and turning fast. We are good at quick strike offense. We are good at multiple goals in a short period of time. I'm looking for that here. Third period, 12 minutes to decide who will win this regional of the Silver Stick. Raiders start the third on the power play. Gabo controls the puck, gets that back to Caleb. Caleb puts that in. To Mickey. Mickey skates it in. He's supported there by Cade. They're supported by Gabo. There's that layered support that we're getting so used to. And they throw it down just past the sticks. Hayden out to stop it. Puts that up for Caleb. Hayden looking for an assist. 1, 2, 3 passes. No assist for the goalie. Passes in deep, then rubbed there by Kate. Oh, we got an opportunity up front here, and save made. Not sure if that glanced off the player or off the goalie. Penalty is over to Leitrim. That's a glorious opportunity there for Mickey. Almost capitalized. Ref gets in the way. Comes back to the line. Mickey holds that in. Gabo steers that in. Gabo's got it, steers it up front, no one there. Leitrim comes up with the puck into neutral zone. Crosses the red line and dumps that one in. Jack back to get it for the Raiders. Jack looking for Jake. Goes off Jake's stick. And now the Leitrim Hawks have it. And they dump it back in. Oh, collision there. Between Jack and the Leitrim forward. Nice pass there to get out. Pass just past Cooper. We almost had a rush going there. Pass just missed him. No call on the play, okay. We'll take that. Oh, and that's held into the line. Oh, it's deemed offside. Bit of a broken play, almost had a break there. But I guess there was some daylight between the blue line and that puck. 9:59 to go. We're under double digits. Raiders need some offense. That one's thrown in. Got lots of time. Comes up the wall. Just needs some pressure. Needs some sustained pressure. As Leitrim scoops it back out into center. Back to get it is Maddox. Maddox goes D to D with Blake. Blake bounces that one up nicely to Austin, but it goes off his stick and to the Leitrim defenseman. Leitrim passed it up, but it went past them. Oh, that one got caught up in the equipment of a Leitrim player, and we've got an offside. New troops come on the ice. 9:30 to go. 2-1. For Leitrim. Raiders trailing by 1. Looking for some offense. Looking to get open. Just need a second. Need a moment. That one comes up the wall. Cooper's got that. Cooper with 2 goals earlier. This one goes in. Scott's got it. Over to Cooper. Cooper goes back to Mickey, and tell me we've heard this before, the pass just out of reach. Been clearing the zone ourselves a bit too much. If that one gets flicked up into center, Jude on the forecheck, chasing that one down. Jude's on the zone against 4 Hawks. As now new line mates come on. Leitrim comes across our line. Shot on net. Hayden stops it. Leaves it there for Jack. Jack puts that up the wall for Cade. Cade mishandles it for a second and is pushed back into the corner. Okay, got caught up either in the snow or in his skates. Could have been both, to be honest with you. As the puck gets dumped back in the corner. Sean's there to get it this time. Sean, almost had it taken away from him, but he maintains control. Puts that one up for Jake. Jake sidesteps a big hit, and he controls through the Leitrim zone and puts that one in deep. Cade down to get it. Cade chips it into the corner. Only one there is a Leitrim player. He throws it around. Leitrim throws it off the wall and into our zone. Not enough for icing as Blake is back for it. Blake puts that one up, and it comes up to our line. It's going to be offside, so they have to leave it. Oh, and we're deemed for too many men. I was wrong. They can count to 6. Allegedly. Bench minor, too many men on the ice. Raiders going to have to kill these 2 minutes and then get back on offense. 8 minutes still to go, so plenty of time. Zach. Nice support there by Mac, and Mac throws it down the ice. Good battle on the face-off dot there by Zach. Leitrim behind the net. Leitrim surveys the situation. They pass it up. Here comes Leitrim into our zone, and they are offside. We'll do it again. Minute 39 to go. Too many players, yeah. 1:39 to go in our penalty. 7:40 to go in the period. Raiders looking to get some life and tie this up. Leitrim coming in. Throws that one in. Steering. Oh, no. Trying to clear it, but it hits Mac in the back and doesn't get out. Leitrim controls at the blue line. Nice save there by Hayden. And another attempted clear. And we hit ourselves again. This time, Zach with the friendly fire. 2 attempted clears. Off the back of our own player's neck by the look of it. As Leitrim has it on the wall. Back to the blue line. Puts it back to the wall. Shot on net. Hayden steers that aside. A battle there. Caleb whips it around, but it doesn't get out. Here come the Hawks. They're walking in. Coming across. Going in the corner. Mickey in a battle there. Mickey behind the net. Taking on 2 Hawks. Supported there by Zach. And which teammate will he aim for? as he doesn't get out very far, but Mac picks it up the rest of the way, and Mac fires it on the net before heading off on himself. Here come the Hawks. Across our zone. Hawks throw that towards the net. And Hayden holds on. 14 seconds to go in our too many men penalty. 6:15 left in the third period of the finals here at the Silver Stick. Leitrim still in front 2-1. Some good pushback, some good battle. Gabo in the corner. Leitrim controls though. Leitrim looking out front for a one-timer. Pass was offline, doesn't get out. The penalty is over. We're back to 5 aside. Time for us to go the other way, boys. As Jack pops that one past the Leitrim player in the corner. Leitrim still controlling. Nice job there by Austin with a little bit of pressure. Puck goes wide of the net. That one creeps to the line, but not out. But that one stopped there by Gabo. Gabo will skate it out. Gabo gets checked, but coming off the boards is Scott. Scott dumps that one in. Jude going in after it. Comes around the corner. We're having a line change, so we didn't have a player there yet. Scott. Oh, nicely done by Jude. He cut him off. Oh, Jude just couldn't get past the last defender. Pass comes back to Maddox. Maddox puts that one up to Cooper. Cooper tries to tip that one in. It's deemed no icing. Guess he got a piece. In front! Oh, just about. Maddox stepping in. No, Maddox steps back. He wasn't going to get there first. He goes back. Icing is the call. 4:52 to go here in this third period. Raiders continue to trail by 1. We are 1 shot away from making this a tie game. And then the face-off is deep in the Leitrim zone. To the left of the goaltender, Gabo, Jake, and Cade up front. Caleb, Mickey on the blue line. Hannah. Drop the puck, boys. What is the problem? All right, Jake comes in to take it. As Weaver tossed out. Now, he doesn't like, do we get any player to take the face-off? Who does he want us to use? Okay, and I guess next up was Hayden to take the face-off. Good job there by Horchie, though. Oh, puck gets by him at the blue line as he got back in position. Come back for icing. We do it again. Here we go. As the Leitrim coach, I don't know if he was chirping at the coach, at the referees, home players. Gabo in the face-off. Don't creep, boys. Oh, and they creep. And good Lord. Cade creeped in with the Leitrim player. And now Jake in. Jake wins it, but it goes straight to the Leitrim player as Cade wasn't at his spot just yet in their face. Now they were quick. Oh, that gets thrown towards the net. Got the goalie up high. The puck was loose. Jake couldn't get there. There's a shot, just goes wide. This is the shift we've been looking for. But the puck comes up and out. Oh, just as there was some offense. Leitrim throws it out. And then at center, Leitrim takes over. That's way offside. Way offside. Simmer down. Face off. 4:11. Just 4:11 left here in the third period. Feels like the clock went down a lot slower when we were in the lead of the last game. 4:11 is left. Jesus, guys. Learn. Don't creep. There we go. Face off. Goes towards Hayden. Hayden steers it towards Jack. Oh, got lost in Jack's feet there. That was a little bit of slow motion, boys. A little quicker. Leitrim has it in the corner. Comes back to the blue line. Shot on net. Hayden holds on. 3:56 to go. Raiders looking for the tying goal. They're going to have to start in their own zone. As Zach battles there in the face-off, but it comes out quick. Hayden with the save. Puts that one to Maddox. Maddox flicks that one out to center. It goes into the Leitrim zone. Logan in to get it. Logan gets it, gives it over there to Mac. Oh, Mac just got checked as he was trying to walk out to center and get a shot. Leitrim flicks it back out. Jack to get it. Jack's got to hustle. The guy's coming on his butt. There we go. Up the wall. And Logan chips that one up. Nicely done, boys. Good exit. Here comes Jude with some speed. Jude tips it back for Mac. Mac with a shot. That one's blocked in front. Jake coming in, but he gets stripped of the puck. Caleb rushing back to try to catch up with this Hawks player and just gets a piece of it to steer the puck to the corner. Oh, Jude with a flyby of his man. In front, one-timer. It comes back. And Hayden holds on to that one. Oh, we're throwing the puck around a little bit too much, and we're making passes for Leitrim there. There's still time. 3 minutes. The opportunities are there. We're breaking through. Just keep it going. Keep this up. The tying goal is here. It's on someone's stick, but whose? Could it be Jake's? As Jake is rushing through. Jake is in, alone. Jake scores! Jake Friel with the tying goal. With 2:51 left here in the third period. We've got a brand new hockey game. The Monju Bell unite. There's that break we needed. As this game starts fresh, 2:51 to go. It is a 2-2 game here in the third period. Raiders with the puck. Caleb flicks that one up the wall. Goes to center. Jude sweeps that one in deep. Logan after it on the forecheck. Comes Logan. Puck goes D to D by Leitrim. Met there by 2 Raiders, but it just gets by. But not out. It comes to the line. Again not out. Just to the line. That one comes out. Caleb got a piece of that and gets it to Gabo. Gabo there to support. Puts that one in deep. Jake got a piece of it, but not all of it. Leitrim comes across the line. Leitrim looking for a pass out front. Oh, they were looking for a wraparound. Didn't quite get there. Hayden's lost his stick. We got a stickless goalie. Shot! Save made. Comes over. There's a shot that goes wide. And there it gets thrown out. See a high stick, but that was the most important thing was to get that out. Here comes Mac! Mac with a shot, but it was deemed a high stick. So the face-off comes all the way back. Leitrim was looking not to touch the puck for as long as possible. Not sure why. It's a tie game, boys. 2-2. Minute 40 to go here in the third period. And unfortunately, because it was hit down with a high stick, it comes all the way back down. All the way back down into our zone with a minute 40 to go. 2-2 the score. Some close calls in this last minute. And a late line change is deemed illegal by the mustachioed referee. So Leitrim has to change their centerman. They win the face-off. That comes back to Wall. That goes off Cooper's leg and into the corner. This comes up to center. Cooper! Cooper! Here he comes! Shot! Save made! Cooper with a nice quick strike on the wall. Mickey coming around now. Mickey controlling as we're going for more of a line change. Mickey puts it back to the blue line. There's Gabo covering. Gabo gets that one wide. That comes up to center and down the ice past Caleb. Caleb back in our zone with a minute 04. We're under a minute now in this third period. Here comes Mick. Can these Raiders have another magic moment late in this game? Here comes Leitrim up the wall. Maddox controls that one on the wall. Takes it away from Oh, that pass gets by Jack. This one goes to the corner. Leitrim has it at the blue line. Shot! And that goes off a stick and into the corner. Jake trying to fight, trying to get that out. There's only 22 seconds left to go. Jack battling with his man in the corner, but Leitrim comes up with the puck. Boys are 5 aside, need some support. Puck comes back to the blue line, over to the wall. 10 seconds to go. Pressure! And there's the shot goes wide with 5 seconds left. You know what's coming towards the net. Just pin him, just pin him. And Gabo picks it up. That'll do it for the third period. The Raiders hold on there in the dying seconds, and we're going to overtime. 10 minutes on the clock. It will be 3-on-3. Great comeback there by the Raiders to get that goal. Quick break. Jake got loose, got in tight, and made no mistake with it. Dale scoops the snow as much as he can. That's a lot of snow. His name is Mr. Plow. That's his name. His name again is Mr. Plow. Looks like we stay on our sides of the ice. Not the long changes yet. That'll be if it goes to the second. Oh, wait. I think it is the long change. Yep, it's a long change. The long change as Hayden's going to the other end. It'll be a long change and a lot of ice. Hayden skates down. Double goalies. Nope, just wants some water. 3-on-3. Overtime to decide the silver stick here in Pembroke. As the refs are proud of themselves. Fist bumps galore. Face off at center. Jude with Cooper and Caleb as the puck comes into our zone. Fought up there, but there's a break! And they just scoops it wide. They're deep. We've got time. We've got numbers. Here comes Caleb. Caleb puts it back to Cooper. Puts it back to Jude. Jude, other way. Here comes Jude. Jude leaves it there. Here comes Caleb. Caleb steps around his man. Caleb comes into the zone. Caleb looking for Jude in front. Doesn't get there. Leitrim coming back the other way. That one gets on to Hayden. And a face-off in our zone. 9:20 to go. Whew. This is going to be oh, either jubilation or heartbreak coming up. Gabo wins that one. And he goes after it in the corner. Controls it, doesn't get it far. And he just holds it now. He's out there with Maddox and with Mac. Here comes Maddox. Maddox up the wall, loses control of it at the wall. And Leitrim has a breakaway. Leitrim scores on an overskated puck in the offensive zone. The dangers of 3-on-3. Dangers of 3-on-3 come to bite us as the Raiders had control of the zone. We skate past the puck, and the dejected Hayden is now met by his teammates finally as they're all disappointed. This is a hell of a weekend. Not the way we wanted this to end. Not what we were looking for. But a heck of a game, a heck of a comeback. Congrats to Leitrim. Good luck to them in the next round, but boys battled hard. Deserved it.
NHL won 5 Stanley Cups and won the first Hart Trophy and the first 2 Lady Davies. We are very fortunate to have corporate sponsors supporting our tournament this weekend. We'd like to thank all the clients for their continued support. Without them, this tournament would not be as successful as it is. Let's have a big hand again for this final. Both these teams, such a great final. Big hand of applause, big round of applause. Well done, well done. Let's now call upon the assistant captain.
An extended coverage here.
Nepean Raiders to come forth to accept the finalist banner from our convener, Dan Berkey.
Confusion on we need our banner.
Captain and assistant captains from the Nepean Raiders, please.
We have not named captains or assistant captains.
Or representatives.
So the goaltenders, Hayden and Josh, will go get the banner. As confusions galore, as we do not have letters just yet. Congratulations. Had the best goals against going into these finals, into the playoffs. Josh Hayden going to accept the finalist banner for the Nepean Raiders.
Like to have call upon captain and assistant
Excruciating
captain.
awkward.
Leitrim Hawks to come forth and accept the banner and trophy from Dan.
Leitrim gets their championship trophy
The
and
Pembroke
their
Area
banner.
Regional Silver Stick in Forest, Ontario in January.
They'll head on to Sarnia
Don't be on the ice to
this
take
next
pictures
round.
after photographer.
That close. Boys were that close. Again, 2 tournaments this year, 2 finals. This was a tough finish. Battled back to tie it up. And that snow on the wall, I think might have played a part, but overskating the puck on an offensive chance.
Set up in front of
breakaway
their respective
quickly.
benches, and the
This is
photographer will get
the
some
danger of
pictures taken.
3-on-3.
All the pictures, as I said before, will be
Anything
given
can
free
turn
of
into
charge to
scoring
the
opportunities.
managers.
Clearly a photo here of our boys with their hard-earned finalist banner as they gather at the bench. Another guaranteed awkward moment. Try to zoom in here for everybody. Safety be damned, the lids get tossed. And the same haircut is seen by one and all. Congratulations to the Raiders, to the coaching staff for one heck of a weekend. Losing this in overtime, there's anybody's game. A game like this deserved overtime. It got it. It ended quickly in overtime. But a great weekend by the Nepean Raiders, as they will take this and carry on. We'll see those Leitrim Hawks again, I'm sure. We're looking for a different finish the next time. Now, who gets the banner? Oop. Stumble goes to the coaches, and our players exit the ice. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. The boys really appreciate it. So do the coaches. Enjoy your Sunday. Hopefully everyone walked and gets home safe. Again, final score 3-2 in overtime. Leitrim has the silver stick. As the Raiders leave to a rousing applause from this group. Hard-working coaching staff, hard-working players. Wasn't the finish we wanted, but boy, oh boy, that was some good hockey we played from start to finish. who showed up all weekend. Good night, everybody. We'll see you for the next game.